Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira, and in this reading we will look into what is next to come in your love life. So if you felt guided to watch this video, there must be a message here for you. What can you expect to come next in your love life? What's next in your love life? We have the King of Wands in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And to me, this is speaking about knowing what you do not want. So having had experiences in love that were underwhelming, that were disappointing, that were not what you wanted, it is just as important to learn what it is that you do not want as it is to learn what you do want in order to create it. So by learning that, I've had experiences with people who were not honest. I've had experiences with people who did not prioritize me. I've had experiences with people with whom I didn't have any common interest, for example. And I've had these experiences that showed me that that is not what I want. Now, as you move forward, you can use this knowledge to discern. The analogy that I can give you is the analogy with the food. You do not know if you like it or not until you tried it. And after you tried it and you've discovered, I do not like this taste, you are getting closer, one step closer to understanding what is that perfect dish for you, for example. What is that perfect taste for you, for example. And a lot of people don't like this. We want to go straight to what we want, straight to what we like. But it is truth. We need to have in life different experiences, some of which can be unpleasant, but they are not void of meaning, not void of purpose if they are unpleasant. Unpleasant experiences in love taught you what it is that you do not want. And now you have this awareness. Thus, as you're moving forward, it is more likely that you will be able to discern and choose and create love that is actually fulfilling for you. Having this in mind, we have Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this might be one of the things that you didn't like in your previous relationships. You felt like you were doing it all alone. You felt like, I feel like this will resonate with a lot of women. You felt like your partner wasn't helping you. There was no support. It can be emotional support. It can be practical material support. It can be support and helping with the kids or whatever. And you had to be strong. You had to do everything by yourself. And this is something that you might have been doing for most of your life. And this is something that you do not like. So now there is this clarity that you want in love to experience a relationship where you are truly cared for, where you are truly prioritized. But there might be this confusion about how to make it happen. There might be this experience of just getting these relationships where this scenario is playing over and over again. What I feel is important to say here is that you need to understand that a partner who will be able to take care of you and who will want to take care of you is a partner who will have a very particular psychology, a very particular character. And in the early stages of dating, in the stage of exploration, sorting through options, of considering options, you need to be very aware and very discerning right away whether or not your potential candidate has that character, has that capability. Because a lot of times you might have this need, for example, I want my partner to be emotionally available, but you're attracted to, let's say, men who are emotionally unavailable. And at first you might avoid seeing it, or you might not be aware of it. You might not pay attention to it. You might fall in love. You might project all these expectations and hope they will live up to them. But what I see here is that you need to understand that not every man, not every woman will be ready and capable of giving you what you want. So as you're moving forward, being aware of this desire and need that you have for your relationships, for example, to be in a relationship with somebody who will take care of you, you need to discern and look at people through that lens right away and ask yourself, I might like this person. This person, we might have great chemistry. We might have attraction, but I know I have this need. Do they have the character necessary to deliver? And this is not about judgment. This is about understanding that you have a desire, you have a need, you have the right to pursue the fulfillment of that desire in your life, and knowing and consciously approaching dating and relationships consciously through this awareness. This is what I know I want because I've had these experiences that taught me that I want that. How can I discern and how can I intentionally look for partners that will be able to deliver this to me? This is your recipe for a fulfilling experience in love, okay? So what's coming next to you is going to be a matter of your creation, is going to be a result of your decisions. With this Three of Wands, there are all these potentials available to you. So there is nothing set in stone that I see in your future in terms of love. There is this potential, and how it's going to unfold will depend on what choices you make, on how attentive you are, on how conscious you are about what it is that you want, what it is that you need, and whether or not somebody that you consider can deliver that, okay? So this is a message of making this process of choosing conscious. With the Five of Wands in reverse, this is a warning. If you approach this unconsciously, you fall in love with somebody who is not capable of fulfilling this need for you, and then you start to subconsciously expect them to change, and you start fighting them to change. This is going to lead you nowhere. This is going to be a whole lot of pain, whole lot of disappointment, because they themselves, that individual, they, for example, have a limited, they do not want to support. They want to have freedom. They want to support themselves, or they want something in return that you are not willing to give. That is just something what they are right now. Okay, so instead of getting into relationships with people who are not compatible to you and your needs, and then subconsciously trying to change them, expecting them to change, fighting them, this is a message that what's going to come in terms of love is going to be a matter of your creation. The more conscious you can be about what you want and whether or not people that you will consider will be able to deliver, the more successful you will be in creating and aligning and experiencing the kind of love that you want. The more asleep, the more automatic, the more subconscious, the more, of this wishful thinking and projections there will be, the more likely you will experience a recreation of a cycle that was not exactly exciting. But I feel like a lot of you know better at this point of time. Like, a lot of you know better. A lot of you are able to see the red flags. A lot of you have had experiences that just made you so fed up with partners who are not on the same page as you. A lot of you are really ready to pursue this search consciously instead of just blindly falling in love and going with the flow and hoping and wishing and getting disappointed. A lot of you are ready to pursue this intentionally and consciously, and thus get what it is that your heart desires. So this is what I see is next for you in love, this search. So thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, leaving a comment, and if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.